All right. Welcome to another episode of the Software Addiction Show. Today, I've got a quick episode. I'm just going to show you a very simple CSS trick to make it so element sizing isn't all messed up. And let me show you what that is. If you go to our GitHub page, github.com/software addiction show, you can find all of our projects. And this one is called CSS Fix Element Resizing. All right, here it is. So basically, this is a thing that I've been hating about CSS for like 15 years, and it's actually been fixed since probably 2009, 2010 in most browsers. But for instance, we have two divs, one div inside of the other, a parent div and a child div. The child div here is 100% width and height, but there's no padding, there's no border or anything. The child is the green one and the parent's the red one. But then if we change the child to have a padding of 20 pixels, it breaks out of the parent. Or if we change it to have a border of 20 pixels, it also breaks out of the parent. So it's like, if I said 100%, why is it more than 100%? So if we actually look at our inspector, make it fit here. It says the size is 100 by 100 pixels, which is what it should be, but then the padding, it's 20 pixels. So what's happening is it's not including the padding in the size. And if we do the same thing to our border, it's the same thing. It's 100 by 100, but then the border is 20 pixels. So it's like, well, that's weird. What am I supposed to do? Calculate the size manually? And I've always wondered that for years. I was like, why is that like that? Well, it turns out that's one of those things in JavaScript and CSS and browsers that's been kind of designed wrongly, and we're kind of stuck with it. But now there's a standard way to fix it in CSS called Border Box. Let me show you what that looks like. Oh, anyway, let me see. By default, the border box sizing is set to content box, which doesn't include the border or the padding size. But if you change it to from content box to border box, it includes the padding and the border in the size. So you can see these ones on the right are fixed and these ones on the left are broken, the default handling. Let me show you what that looks like. We've got two different documents. If you look back here, these are both iframes. The one on the left is a separate frame from the one on the right. And all we're doing is we are saying box sizing border box, or what's actually happening under the hood is box sizing content box. We don't have to do that. It's just a default way of doing it. That's what the old behavior is. So anyways, to get around this, so we don't have to apply this style to every single element and then do inheritance, I'm just doing all elements, including pseudo elements, set the box sizing to border box, and that fixes all the problems. And of course, obviously, if you have an existing project or some kind of components or a library that doesn't take this into account and you apply this style, it might break those things. But if you're interested in doing a new project, it'd be a really good idea to put this or something like this in the start, so then you'll have a lot less headaches to deal with. And let me show you on the Mozilla Developer Network. The compatibility, it's been in Chrome since well, without the prefix, Chrome 10, Firefox 29, Internet Explorer 8, and it even works in mobile browsers now. So you can use this on everything. Let me see. I got it loaded in. Let's see. Here's Internet Explorer 8. It does the same old style handling, and then the new style, and then I'm sorry, not Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer 11. It's exactly the same. The correct handling, and then Chrome, exactly the same, and then here's Firefox is what I showed you first. So they all do the same thing. Looks exactly the same. So that's cool. Just a very simple thing. I wish I knew this years ago. I remember beating my head against this, wondering, is there some weird tag or name? But it's called box sizing border box. So go check it out. Um, Leave a comment below the video. I'll put this up on YouTube. So, all right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.